Yay Media Group.
You have like a little, it's almost like shower hose next to your toilet, and you use that to clean off. That's what it's for.
But your butt's wet.
You got a wet butt, but it's clean. You know what I mean?
Hey guys, episode 135. We just got home. We had Lawson's practice. It's just been a busy day. Still got this cold that doesn't want to leave my body.
All the listeners are probably like, what is wrong with you guys? I was sick for like a good 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I had that cold. So I hope yours goes away. You seem like you're on the mend, though.
I am.
So hopefully it goes away pretty soon.
I get a little tight-tie.
You're a little tight-tie?
I get a little tight-tie.
Yeah, a lot going on, but we'll save it for another time. We'll just leave it there.
We're not going to go in there.
Not right
We're
now.
going to do a Q&A today, questions, voicemails, all about you guys today. There are some things going on. Jeff can talk about it another time. Right now is not the best time. And we're going to keep it positive.
Yes. So, we're just going to get into some Q&As. You guys have been sending those in all the time, so we want to jump right in. Again, thank you guys so much for listening and all the voicemails and questions, and it just makes me feel good, all of us, the whole network and us, it just makes us feel good. So we're just thankful and grateful, so thank you for that.
So thankful for you guys, and I love when you call in. I did some questions on my Instagram, left the number on my Instagram today. So we're just because our favorite is you guys calling in. So we're just going to get started with this. We have Casey Anniversary.
Hi, Jeff and Jordan. This is Casey from Boise, Idaho, and I just got done listening to your episode about, you were talking about the draft, and you were shouting out Ashton Genty. So I was super excited because you kept on saying that nobody's going to know what you're talking about. But I was screaming when you were saying Ashton Genty. And I am super sorry that he did not go to the team you wanted, and he is now with the Raiders. But anyways, I just wanted to call you guys and tell you guys I love your podcast. I look forward to listening to it every week when it comes out. I'm pretty sure I've listened to every single episode. Jeff and Jordan, I've been following you guys since Big Brother days, and I feel like we would just be best friends. So if you ever come out to Idaho, you have a friend in me, and Jordan, I just think we would get along so well. And Jeff, you can go fishing with my husband. So anyways, I did have a question. It is my husband's and mine 10-year anniversary coming up in May. And so I was just wondering, what is the best gift you guys have given each other? Me and my husband are not normally gift givers. We normally just focus on our kiddos, but I feel like I should get him something kind of cool for our 10 years. So I would love to hear that. Anyways, thanks for all you do. Keep doing it. You guys are great. And I love you guys. Shout out to Boise, Idaho.
Oh, Casey, that's awesome. That's so sweet of you. I want to go to Boise, Idaho.
Yeah, I heard Boise is like
the
quietly
new upcoming.
awesome. Yeah, people from Boise. Well, shout out. Thank you so much for that great message, by the way. That means a lot to us. But Boise is one of those places where people who live in Boise are like, don't tell anybody that Boise's awesome. But everyone I've talked to that's been to Boise are like, I could live there.
I didn't even know anything about Boise, Idaho, until Al, who worked with Jeff from Daily Blast Live, he is the one that was saying how awesome it was.
Yeah, he loves it.
Because didn't he do like a stand-up?
Yeah, he does stand up there, and he's going back on the road. He's going, just went out on the road. Shout out to my boy, Al Jackson. If you guys don't know, he's my co-host, my old co-host from Daily Blast Live, but he just hit the road with Frank Caliendo, his good friend.
Oh.
You know Frank Caliendo, who does all the voices? He does, you know exactly who he is. He was on our show a bunch. He does like every voice perfectly. He's amazing. I mean, amazing how many impressions he does. Yeah, so Al's back on the road with him, and I'm sure he'll make his way to Boise sooner or later. But you know, Boise, I know you don't like college football or you don't know who Ashton Genty is, but you ever see that blue field? It's like an all blue field. It's a football field.
No.
What?
Where would I see that?
Just because it's so unique. That's Boise State. That's where Ashton Genty went. But it's instead of green grass, it's all blue.
That's cool to make you stand out.
Yeah, stand out.
She did. What is the best gift that we have given each other?
Did we talk about this, our anniversary gifts?
I think we did, didn't we?
So what was her name again?
Casey.
Well, again, thank you so much. And if we ever go to Boise, maybe we will hit some people up once in a while. Because if we have nothing...
Make our own around the world for free.
Exactly. Yeah. If you guys...
Around the U.S. for free.
Yeah, for Togethermess around the world. We'll crash with you. But so I don't know if we told this story already, but I think we did. I never know what to get Jordan either. And a 10-year anniversary is pretty big. So you're going to have to get something, right? Sometimes we get something stupid, but I looked up, right? Or actually someone from work looked up and they're like, why don't you get something for your 5th-year anniversary? Because there's a symbol for everything. So 5-year anniversary is wood. Yes. Right? And then 10 years, maybe silver. And then 20 years, gold. I don't know. I'm just making this up right now. But 5-year, I think, was definitely wood. So I went to the mall over here and I was looking for something wooden. And while I was shopping for Jordan, I'm like, what am I going to get made out of wood that Jordan's going to like? She's not understanding the sentimental value behind this. Because this way, even if it's funny, and they're like, if people come over and they're like, what's that piece of wood? I could be like, that's from our 5-year anniversary. It's a funny story. What's this? Oh, that's from our 10-year anniversary. You're supposed to get something like this. So I think that's nice as the years go on to stack those things up. But you don't see it that way.
But yeah, Jeff and I have never really been gift givers, I feel like, to each other. We are like you, Casey. It's more so for our kids.
How them diamond earrings doing?
Well, I need to get there.
All right.
That was an anniversary. That was my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah. So I like jewelry. That's like my thing. But I think like Christmas. So for Christmas, I got him, normally we don't do Christmas either. But I felt bad because, he didn't have a job, but I went to this really nice store and got him a bunch of stuff and I wrote a very, very nice card.
You did.
To you.
You did.
And was like, whenever you get your next job, you can wear this. And I thought it was nice. I had the person help me out. And what was amazing was that they had all his size in the computer saved. So I didn't have to do anything.
If this is a nicer suit shop, it's called Balani Customs. And they're all over the United States, I believe. But there's one here in Denver. And from our old show, we got friendly with the owner there and some people who work there. So they're our friends now. But yeah, I have a couple of Balani suits and they have really nice stuff there. So if you're looking for a gift, not just for Casey, for your husband or significant other, Balani's this is not an it's not a paid ad or anything. I'm just saying they have really nice suits. They do it custom. They treat you right and they have top of the line stuff.
Yeah. And the girls there, I don't think you can't just go in there. You have to make an appointment.
Yeah.
And it just so worked out because I was like, what am I going to get Jeff? And then I don't know. I think her Instagram popped up and I was like, oh, and it clicked to me. And I was like, who doesn't need, because even if you weren't working, you always go like nice places and get you nice shoes. So I got him like nice shoe. I don't know. I just got him like a whole thing. And I think the nicest gift, like if Jeff has my 35th birthday, Jeff bought me some diamond earrings. So everybody always asks that because on Big Brother, you said if you won, you would get me diamond earrings. So 35th birthday, I got diamond earrings.
It took a couple of years.
And then I got the tennis bracelet for our 9-year
that's
anniversary.
Right. That's what I got.
And
I didn't mean earrings.
I don't even take it. I haven't even taken it off. I don't even know if you're supposed to shower in your jewelry. And but that's what I got. And yeah, but we're not really giving.
No, I know. It is nice to get stuff, but we do focus on the kids more.
I think whenever we do, it's like 10-year, obviously we'll get you something nice. Or if it's like your 50th birthday.
I don't even want, even when you got me all that stuff, I get
he gets mad.
The gesture's nice and I appreciate it and all that, but I don't want that money spent on me. I really don't. I'm like, just give it to the kids. I have enough stuff. But it is nice to get nice things.
Yes. Okay. This is Karen, AG1.
Hey, Jeff and Jordan. It's Karen from Pittsburgh. And I just had a question about AG1. You guys speak so highly of it and are promoting it. I was just wondering if you could tell us what does it actually taste like? And what benefits have you seen when you started using it? So I'm looking for something to add to my diet, and I was just curious if this was the thing, but a little bit hesitant to try it before I knew exactly what it tasted like. So would appreciate any input. Love you guys. Love the podcast. Keep up the good work. Bye.
Oh, thank you, Karen, for calling. Okay, we get this question a lot. Our friends ask us this. Do you really like them? Are you just endorsing them? And Jeff drank AG1 before we worked with them.
Right. They
on
weren't
this
our
podcast.
sponsor. Yeah. And this isn't like a fake call in either for like to slip an ad in here. That just happened to be like that. But we do more than any other sponsor on this show. And thank you to all of them. We get the most questions about AG1. It's because we love the product so much. I was a fan of AG1 before they were a sponsor on here. Luckily, they jumped on board. And now they have a new and improved AG1 that just came out.
Yeah. And I mean, all of our friends, I always give people in my neighborhood will ask, do you really like AG1? And I'm like, yes. So I'm always giving people like travel packs to try. I'm like, try it before you order it and see if you like it. For me, it works. Like I love it. Like I drink it every single morning. I get my vitamins. When I got my blood work, it all came back so good. And I think it's because of AG1.
Yeah.
So before I go on my walks, I drink AG1 and then I have electrolyte drink right after my AG1 and then I do my walks.
Yeah. So it's kind of all your vitamins in one. I was taking too many vitamins for me. Again, I don't want to make this sound like an ad, but I was taking too many vitamins and AG1 knocked those way down. And a lot of people don't even know about prebiotics and probiotics to put just into your body in general. And AG1 has all that wrapped into one. And I drink it with like 6 ounces of water and I just pound mine. So the flavor's pretty good. I don't
think
some people won't, like if you're looking for something fruity and things like that, it's more green tasting. But part of it makes me feel like if it was super good tasting, be like, there's no way this is good for you. You know what I mean? It's got to have that green flavor to it.
Yes. And my dad, I got him on it.
I think it tastes good though.
I think because you're used to it. When you're not used to it, you have to just do a little bit, 4 ounces. Like Jeff said, drink it quickly and then you get used to the taste. My dad puts, what does he put in his? I got to ask my dad because I have to ask my dad because he's like, he has this concoction that he puts in his AG1 to make it taste better. I think he takes liquid IV, a little bit of liquid IV, and he mixes that in with his AG1 because he likes the taste better.
I put that D3K2 in mine, and then I put a little bit of creatine in there. Because I heard creatine now, because that used to be for like, if you're trying to bulk up
it's
your
good
muscles
for your
a little
bones.
bit and it holds water. But now there's a new study out that I heard, again, don't quote me on this, but I heard if you're lacking a little bit of sleep and you take creatine in the morning, it helps you out with that.
Really?
I just heard that somewhere. Don't think it's scientific or anything. But yeah, so I put a little bit in there when I don't feel like I got the best night's sleep.
You do. I always see you mix that because I thought about the Armra. Because I worked with Armra before. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and I'll put a little bit of there when we had it. Yeah.
And mix it. So you can kind of make your own little concoctions to fit you. But we have a head coach that we got on AG1.
Yeah.
Friends, family. I truly believe in their product.
All right. Let's take a quick little break and we'll come back and take some more questions.
Okay, welcome back. So this is Christine, new edition.
New edition?
Hey, Jeff
Candy
and
Girl?
Jordan. This is Christine Littleton. Watched you on Big Brother, but then lost touch until recently and have been following you ever since. Congratulations on Great Day Colorado, Jeff. Channels 2 and 31 are my channels of choice for news. You're doing great. I wanted to share a funny story. A few years ago, my husband and I went on vacation and used an Airbnb that had a bidet. It was our first experience using one. As soon as we got home, my husband went to Home Depot and picked one up. Now we have one on 3 toilets. A couple of nights ago, we were sharing our bidet experiences, and it made me think of you guys. Just curious if you've used a bidet, and if you haven't, you should check into it.
They're inexpensive and can attach to your toilet without electricity. Love you guys.
Oh,
By the way, what's her name?
Christine.
Christine, you should do like voiceover work. You sounded like that was an AI. You read that like it was a commercial.
Yeah.
That was the most proper voicemail we've ever gotten.
You did. And you're in Littleton. You're right next door to us.
Yeah. So again, I don't know how things work out like this, but we started talking about Al Jackson. If you want an endorsement for a bidet in your house, Al Jackson's your man. He loves it. He goes, I'll never use another toilet again. So him and Christine should hook up.
I did not even know what a bidet was until you and actually our old apartment.
No.
Wasn't that a bidet?
No, that's just a handle. Like
that was like a hose.
That's a hose. So when you go to other countries, that's their toilet paper. Like for real. Like so it's just like so what Jordan's referencing is if you have like a little, it's almost like shower hose next to your toilet and you use that to clean off. That's what it's for.
But your butt's wet.
You got a wet butt, but it's clean. You know what I mean? So, but the bidet is something totally different. A bidet, well, you know what? There's the ones at Home Depot now. Now they're selling them at Costco. If you're talking about these, there's like heated seats. You have temperatured water. You have like a little, you could aim it wherever you want. Like it's a whole experience.
Scare you? I've never used one before. I'm not opposed to it, but I think it'd be nice. You have a clean...
I saw one at Costco and I almost I was like, you know what? Maybe I should pull the trigger on this. But if you have never been to Japan, they have the best toilets. I was there whatever year, 15 years ago now, I don't even know. And I'll never forget their toilets. All their toilets are like that. When we went to this place, it's a sushi place here. I'm going to try to think of the name.
Sushi Den?
No, it's Ukiyo Umakase. That's right. Just did that.
Oh, okay.
If you're here in Denver, it's a local little place. It's like they only see 12 people at a time. Anyways, that's not what the story's about. In their bathroom, we were filming. I'm like, I'm going to run to the bathroom real fast. And I came out. When you walk in the bathroom, the toilet just raises on its own. And it's all like bidet style, just like Japan.
That's so nice.
And Japan has the best heated seats, all that stuff. And then when you wash your hands in Japan, the water goes into the back of the toilet where our toilet bowl is. So when you wash your hands, that goes in the toilet bowl, the part up top, and then when you flush, that's the water that you use. So obviously, you know what I'm saying? So you're saving a lot of water.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's the water that you use for the toilet water.
I've never been to Japan.
Did that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I got very excited about
when we went
toilets.
to Thailand, I felt like, Bangkok, there was a bidet.
Well,
Because I took a photo of the toilet because there were buttons.
Yeah,
It's very high
That's
tech.
That's a bidet. But then when like you go to Italy, the bidets are just like a water fountain that you sit on.
That shoots.
So you go to the toilet and then you use. This is a very in-depth conversation about going to the bathroom. But some of them are just water that shoots up. And now they're like heated seats, automatic. There's lights on there, all sorts of.
I would love to have heated floors and a heated toilet.
Yeah.
I
Goals.
think that would be awesome to have that.
Maybe I'll get you that maybe I'll get you that for your anniversary or something.
Okay. So Kim VPR. Is that Vanderpump Rules?
Oh, yes.
Okay. That has to be Vanderpump Rules. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, Jess, this is Kim from North Carolina. I am calling to fuss at you because you've been talking about Vanderpump Rules, and then somebody at work was talking about it, and now I'm sucked into all the drama. Thanks a lot, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. Love listening to y'all and watching y'all. Have a great day. Bye.
Aw.
Now you're sucked in. I'm telling you, I've rewatched that whole season. I'm actually watching it now when I work out, although I've been slacking on my workouts, to be perfectly honest. It's just something about the craziness and then not paying attention while I'm working out and then looking over and be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that again. Or what? It's just something about all the madness and keeping the same characters in there and following those guys for 10 years. I don't know. It's just something about it. I like.
Wait, are you watching The Valley? Or
yeah.
no? You are watching The Valley. Is there Vanderpump people more on there?
I heard later on this season there might be like Lala, if you guys are friends. I think Lala and Sheena might come on there.
Okay.
But no, not yet. It's just Kristen from the old cast, Jax and Brittany from the old cast. And That's it.
But Stassi.
Tom Schwartz popped in a couple times already.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like the Valley will end up becoming
the new Vanderpump because they're
Yeah.
getting a whole new cast. And I don't know how I
a
feel.
Vanderpump, right? It's
Vanderpump-
called Villa something.
No. That's something different that Stassi's doing. Sorry if you don't watch Vanderpump. We're like talking over your head. But no, Vanderpump Rules is coming out with a whole new cast, I heard. So they're going to try to do the show based off the restaurant still.
I don't know if it's going to be a hit because it's all about chemistry.
Yeah.
And all of them had the chemistry and worked together. And I feel like the people who love Vanderpump are our age and because they grew up with it. And the younger people I don't know, our age people probably won't like it. It's going to be younger
But those
people.
guys, a lot, I was listening, this is how stupid I am. I watch like clips, and Tom Sandoval, he's the guy who got caught cheating, Sandoval. But anyways, he was talking about the new season and they're not on there. And he was talking about like before they started filming Vanderpump Rules, him and Jackson Schwartz, a lot of that crew was already friends. They've worked together. They dated each other. So before they started the show, they already had drama going on. They had friendship between them. They had heartbreak between them. They had all these other things that build your friendship, and then they started filming. So then, I don't know, it's just when you have that camaraderie and bond between your cast, and I don't mean to bring this into my life, but Daily Blast Live, when we did that, we moved here and we didn't know anybody. We became like a little family. So as the years progressed, you saw that camaraderie build on our show. You know what I mean? We'd fight all the time. We'd fight like brothers and sisters. But at the end of the day, we built all that up. So there was something between us that you couldn't break, you know?
And
So
then if
that's
somebody
special.
new came in, anybody new, it would be hard because you guys already had that strong bond.
Right, but it doesn't mean there's new people that come on to
Right.
Vanderpump and and
But
it's
it's
not that we're not accepting of any of that. It's just that it's when someone's built that bond. You know what I mean? It's just
Did they say
it's
how
special.
it started? Did somebody just go to a producer and was like, you know what, guys, I think we all have what it takes to.
Well, I think Lisa Vanderpump did. I think she wanted to do a show, which is she's a smart
She is
businesswoman,
smart.
and it's promoting her restaurants. Also saying, this is a crazy. I remember every single restaurant, even when I worked on the strip over there, like on Sunset, I worked at Cabo Cantina, and we had our own crew. And then Saddle Ranch down the street on Sunset, they had their own
That
crew.
was Sam that worked
Sam
with
Shocker,
Jeff.
ironically
She had her
enough.
own crew.
Right. And then if you worked at like the hotel bars, and then you worked more down towards Robertson or off Melrose, and then I had my La Cienega crew, and I worked at Spanish Kitchen. And then the Belmont people had their crew, which was across the street. It's like everyone had their own little families from the restaurant they worked at. When I lived there, I never went to Pump or Villa Rosa. I never went to those other ones.
No, I did. I lied. I took oh man, just not having kids. I was drunk with Sabrina, and we got in an Uber, and we met Katie there. Not Katie on Vanderpump. We met
No,
Katie,
our friend Katie. Yeah, I know what you're
Katie.
talking about.
And I don't even know what we were doing. We just got drunk. I don't know. I think you left.
Oh, was that when we went to Tom Tom?
Was it? No.
Yeah, we definitely hit up Tom Tom.
Because I remember my friend Sabrina. I was like, are you sure you can get home? And she got in the thing. She was like, I think so, because she was so drunk. And I was like, all right, good luck. Bye. And we both separated. Am I mixing the stories up?
That might have been the same night.
I want to say.
Oh, no, it probably wasn't. You didn't
there
go
were
to.
so many nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, yeah. Good times.
Yeah. All right.
Good
Let's take a quick breaky here, and then we'll come back.
Okay. We are, Riley, our producer on this podcast, put together a trivia, and I'm going to read them to you. And it's Vanderpump Rules trivia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Isn't that funny?
All right.
How
Well,
it
let's
all
do it.
happened?
Yeah. Let's
So
switch it up a little.
I'm going to read it to you because you're the Vanderpump person. You love Vandies.
And eventually, I say this every episode, and you guys are like, sure. We are having guests coming at some point. And I'd love to get on maybe some people from Vanderpump. You know what I mean? Because we could kind of speak their language a little bit, Maybe not so much you, but.
No, you could.
You can. We all did reality. So comes from a certain
Not
place.
that type.
Yeah, not that type.
Ours were
Following
like
you
competition.
for the whole summer. All right, let's hit
Okay,
up this.
here we go.
Yeah.
What is the name of Lisa Vanderpump's home?
Oh man,
Oh, I know you know it.
is that Villa Rosa?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. But her restaurant's Villa Rosa too, isn't it? Or am I mixing that up?
It sounds familiar. I know there was Pump and who knows.
But the one in Beverly Hills I thought was Villa Rosa.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but I got it right.
Okay, I should have known my brother was gay. This was before he came out that he was gay. I should have known he was gay because when he would come visit me in LA, he was like, we have to go to Lisa Vanderpump's.
What do you
And
mean? I do the same
drink
thing.
he would order. And I'm like, I should have put it together before he came out.
Dude, I went to Tom Tom and bought a hat. I still have my Tom Tom.
But the one Peyton wanted to go to was so girly and so like very chic. It was like all,
Well, I think
it was one of the,
West Hollywood, because Pump's right in West Hollywood, right?
yeah, it was the fancy one in Beverly Hills. That's the
I
one.
thought that was Villa something. I thought it was Villa Rosa.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. That's the one my brother made me go to. I was like, why are we going here? And he's like, oh, I have to go. Lisa Vanderpump. And like, I made me like take pictures. Like he was drinking his drink.
People love that. Yeah, I love being touristy.
Okay. What did Jack steal in Hawaii?
Sunglasses.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you guys, I'm a loser with this show.
What was the name of the wine Stassi, Katie, and Kristen launched?
I can't believe I know all these answers. The Witches of WeHo.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What were Katie and Schwartz pets' names for one another?
Bubba.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm crushing this. If you watch the show, you know these answers.
You do need to have one of the Vanderpump people on. I'll just have to like
Remember-
write out my questions for them because I won't know.
Lisa, our friend of Lance, whatever, she was at Lance's bar, Rocco's in West Hollywood, and Tom Schwartz was there. Remember she made the video? She made a video for me of Tom Schwartz. He's like, hey, Jeff, I don't know you, but hopefully I'll meet you or whatever. Something nice.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, and she made a video for me of
Oh,
Tom
I
Schwartz.
love
Yeah.
Lisa. Okay. What part of his body does Sandoval shave in the early seasons?
His forehead. I'm batting 100.
You're
1,000.
crushing this. Oh man. Who can hang a TV in less than 7 minutes?
Sheena's boyfriend, Rob.
Yeah. What state did Brittany and Jax get married in?
Kentucky. This
How-
is embarrassing that I know. I should get one wrong on purpose.
How many nose jobs? He's had nose jobs. Did Jax Taylor have?
Oof. 3?
Yes.
Really?
How do you know that?
I watch it when I work out.
He
I just
had
put it
3
on.
nose jobs?
I thought they said that like later on. Like
I would love to see what his nose looked like before.
he said he had like a deviated septum because it came out now that he did coke like the whole time he was on the show.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
what I saw.
Seth Rogen goes, it's a funny story about that. Seth Rogen's like, Seth Rogen loves Vanderpump Rules.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, man, because it just came out that Jax, I don't know if you guys keep up with all this, but anyways, it came out that like he had a coke problem. And they asked Seth Rogen, they're like, oh, you love Vanderpump Rules? He goes, yeah. And he goes, the whole time I was watching, I'm like, that Jax guy looks like he has a coke problem. And he goes, you know what? Turns out he does. Not like to make light of it, but just because Seth
I
Rogen's
have
a
a
fan too.
deviated septum.
You do?
Yeah, Dagmara told me that. I don't know. You know, she like worked and all that. It's with my nostril here. She's like, you have a deviated septum. I don't know how accurate that is. but-
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
You just have a cold right now.
What is the name of James' weekly Sir event?
See you next Tuesday. Dude, I'm crushing this.
What was the name of the Las Vegas hotel casino where Tom and Ariana kissed?
Oh man, you might have got me. Oh, I know exactly because I go there all the time. Wait. Dude, it's my favorite hotel in Las Vegas. Dude,
It's
what?
in Old Vegas.
It's right next to Oscars. Oh my God. Like the
Gold.
Golden Nugget.
Yeah,
I'm still taking credit for that one.
you got that.
Yeah, the Golden Nugget. That's where me and my buddies stay all the time. Over on Fremont Street. Yeah, $5 tables.
To be a fly on the wall over there.
You know, you're lucky that I stay there because every single person is like middle America and they all watch Big Brother. Like when I go to the Golden Nugget, it's not the greatest hotel in Las Vegas by any means, but we always go to the Golden Nugget and then Oscar's Steakhouse. We do like that's our trip. And Oscar's Steakhouse is where they filmed Casino. There's a scene that they did
and
inside.
You wear suits.
Yeah, well, we don't wear suits, but we dress up. But when I'm at the Golden Nugget, I every single time I get up, someone's like, "Hey, Jeff, what's up? I love Big Brother." Like my buddies are like, "Dude, do we stay here because people know who you are here?" I'm like, "No, because they have $5 tables."
I did have fun that one time. You and I went to Vegas in 2015, and we stayed at it. I mean, the hotel room we stayed in looked like something from the 80s, and it was probably super cool back then.
Yeah.
It was fun,
I'm
though.
a tighty.
But we stayed off the strip, and we had a good time. That was a
really good trip. All right, rip off a couple more.
What does SIR stand for?
SIR. S-U-R, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I think you got me again. Something restaurant?
Sexy, unique restaurant.
I got it. We should have stopped.
All right. Well,
do you got any more?
We have some jingles.
That's enough with the Vanderpump?
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up there.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up there.
You
aced it.
I did ace it.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
We'll send this to the Vanderpump cast.
Yeah, hopefully they'll one of them will appreciate how much you love them.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for everybody calling in. It keeps us going. It keeps our spirits up. Thanks for buying the merch, Togethermess.com. Thanks for liking and subscribing.
You gotta read your quote.
Oh, my quote. I'm telling you, my mind's all over the place, guys.
Jeff's got a lot
except
going
when it comes to Vanderpump trivia. I guess that gets my mind off of things. All right, let's take one. I just randomly did this. Calm and quietude is not real calm. When you can be calm in the midst of activity, this is the true state of nature. Happiness and comfort is not real happiness. When you can be happy in the midst of hardship, then you see the true potential of the mind.
All right. It's okay. Okay. I got confused now. Thank you for downloading, subscribing, tagging your friends, and Togethermess.com. And thank you for sticking along with us on this episode. I hope we didn't bore you. Again, we're doing a 2-part on this, like Jeff said, because there are some things going on right now. So,
all right, what are you hitting the repeat button? I just said all that.
I'm just saying it.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Yay Media Group.